Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
CBGM conference finals. Time to put the word out. Make sure everything's running smooth. Last time the music wasn't going. Now we're gonna get the word out tonight. Alright. Plug in these links out. See how many peeps we can get in the live stream tonight. Alright, what other spots? We got the Wolverine Studio Slack channel to do. Check the volumes. Hey, what's up, Jeff? What's going on, CTG Gaming? This is me, Chris, tonight doing this up. This is not FAMU, but turn that music down a little bit. Yeah, what's it like? Just Streamlabs, my last update. It screwed up my my loop here on VLC. Okay, all right, it's go time. Let's see what else we can get. All right, so if everyone's not aware, this is the CBGM College Basketball General Manager. ACC Final is going to be a big bout. We got Louisville, we got Dame, we got Big East has got my team in it, the Creighton Blue Jays. No association with Creighton at all, but I like the Blue Jays as the name. I'm playing Villanova, and I'm going to show the matchups right after this. Big 12, Pac-12. So that's the preview cover photo there. But to give you a sense of in the game now, in DDSCB21, we got Louisville matched up here with Dame. The spreads are a little off. I'll show a preview to this one, 9.5 Dame favorite. The starting lineups will come up, so I'll show them anyway. But they're pretty lopsided, but these are the matchups for tonight. We're going to do all 4 games. We're going to take a break for 15 minutes, and then we're going to end up doing the Selection Sunday show. So if you're here for these live games, if you want to know where your team might be in the tournament, that's going to be probably in an hour and a bit from right now. So let's get to this first game. Hopefully Cards is around to see his team play, or Regalia, but maybe not. So we'll just keep it cracking here. Oh, there was a game in the background. Hopefully that didn't spoil for someone. All right, so we're going to do AI control. Obviously, no one's going to get a chance to influence what's going on. So 2D gameplay. And let's get to the starting lineups here for this ACC championship. Louisville Cardinals Mike Gray is their big star player. They have a couple of twin towers here. Casey Houston, Mike Gray, both guys, they're bad men. They can do a lot of damage in the front court. In the back court, that's what Dame's strength is. Harper's quite nice, but Womack, Quinn Howard, Both these guys, they can shoot. Barnes and Black, a little bit of distribution there, average type players, but equal records, 27-6. And yeah, okay, Agelia, no worries, man. But feel free to keep me company as we talk shit about this game. Okay, so game speed, I think this is decent. ACC finals at Barclays Center. And yeah, this is going to be it. So we got whoever's here now. We're going to start this off. And here we go. Game's up quick, 5. I'm predicting for the first half that Dame's gonna have the lead. So who's stepping up so far? We got Houston and Gray in the low post. They're doing their thing. It's a Princeton offense here from Dame. They continue to run Princeton, man D here. Motion offense coming from Cards. You got to imagine that whoever wins this game is going to be probably #1 rank in one region. It'd be a bit unfair if they just, ended up giving that all to the Big 12 or the Big East. But who will be the first conference winner tonight? We got Dame up 7 so far. Now we got a 1-2-2 zone offense breaker. 1-2-2 zone coming in from Louisville here. Not sure if they've made any adjustments before the game started. We got one manager in the chat tonight, Agelia. We got Cards not here, pretending like he doesn't want to see the outcome, I guess. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. Yeah, fouls on this game is a lot of defensive intensity plays a big part of it. I'm not sure, maybe Cards like his UNC sim, he goes full out. His sliders are probably at the far end. Now, right now, we got big versus big battle. So we got Gray on the bench. Harper's playing. Power forwards are going head to head here. Harper's getting tired, but he's the guy getting the most run there. Louisville's getting back into this. That Cards team to the bench right away. Barnes, he's just gassed. Bill Grimes. So we're trading deep jumpers and threes right now, shooting from distance. Zach Burke, quick ones. We got the bench making contributions right now. Cards has got his top 2 guys in the front court on the bench. Chris Harper is taking advantage of this situation here. We got a close game now. Notre Dame was up 7 at one point. Oh, Grimes is giving it to the refs for Louisville. The ref listened, though, went green. Big three from Grimes, too. A little slow on that, but I saw the play on the bottom. Harper's getting tired. He's going to have to come off. He seems to switch between power forward and center. Looking at the lineups. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe motion's some trick to get a lot of draw a lot of calls. When those games when you see a team that one guy's got 13, 15 free throws. So we got Gray back in. He's trying to get it going for Louisville here. They're up 9. They're starting to pull away a little bit. Big three, though, from Wardle. Turnover to Gray. Here comes Notre Dame. Getting a little choppy around here. Let's see what I can do. Three minutes to go in the half. We got Louisville up 6. My prediction's not right. I said Dame would be up at the half. Still some time though. Houston and Gray are starting to get their pad their stats, reaching their averages. They got 9 and 7. Both are working the refs here. Dame and Louisville. I think I might have to turn this down. It's going nuts with the toasters here. Shit. That might not work. Womack for 3. Might have to turn this thing down. Barnes is hitting his free throws. We're almost at the half. I'll see if I'll get the slow the play down, make sure the computer's not lagging a bit. Harper with a big 6-foot jumper. Keep them in it. All right. That might probably will slow it down, get us a little bit better. Better action. So right now it's a 6-point game, almost going to the half. The game's just a little slow even on my side. All right, so we're at the half now. 7-point lead. Louisville. All right, so what are we looking at? Womack needs to start shooting some threes. Howard's not shooting much. He's not hitting his shots. We got Mike Gray, 9 minutes, doing a lot of damage in not a lot of time. He's got 2 fouls. He went to the bench. Houston with 2 fouls as well. If we can get them to the line, Notre Dame has some chance here. Grimes is playing pretty nice. Let's return to the game. Hope this pace is nice for watching the gameplay here. The other one was just, I don't know, making things slow. What do we got? What's Dame got in them? Hits 1 at 2 free throws. Harper with the foul. He's immediately on the bench. He's been subbed out. And on the bench right now is Gray. Houston starts the half. All right, what are we going to get? 5-point game. It's anybody's game tonight for the ACC championship. That was a big shot by Barnes. Barnes, a little backstory. He was a top 5 camper out of the Southeast. I think a few teams wanted this guy, but then Louisville ended up coming around, just taking him. Probably won't start next year. You got Kelvin Sampson. You got LeBron Gonzalez coming into Louisville next year. Womack with the steal, going the other way. Cummings with the layup. It's a 12-point lead for Louisville right now. Bad turnover from McMillan. Or McMillian. Is that how it is? Yeah, McMillian. I think Notre Dame plays a lot of man. I don't think they play any zone. $12-point lead right now for Louisville for the ACC championship. This is the time. If Notre Dame's going to make a rally, they do have time, but any more than 12, it's going to be hard to come back. And Dame's got the ball. Missed 3, though, from McMillian. Harper's still on the bench for Notre Dame. Oh, he's back now. Harper and his 16 points back in the lineup. Gray's back in to match up with him. On the foul trail, there's 3 from Houston, 3 from Gray, 3 from Gibbs, 3 from Harper. Harper's got 18, keeping his team as close as it can be. Grimes with the big shot. All right, we're 18 minutes into the stream, so it's looking like 25 minutes per game. I guess this might go for another hour or so, at least. This thing's getting a little bit choppy. Don't know, my computer's just getting a little slow on the live stream. Oh, right now it's 20-point lead. It's going to be hard for Dame to do much here. We got 10 minutes to go. Womack with the big 3 to try to keep Dame in it. What's going on, Breeze? Welcome to the CBGM Conference Tournament Finals. 20-point lead in the ACC final. 9 minutes to go here. It's still a 20-point lead. Just checking some stuff. All right, so we got a 19-point lead here still. Roll Mac. Yeah, Breeze, you don't use it still to play into Pro Basketball 2021. The league link. Very choppy here. Seven minutes to go. We got a 22-point lead. Yeah, what a year it was for the SWAT conference. Curry going to the tournament. I don't know if any other teams will get in. I'm really excited to see that Selection Sunday show. It's definitely not going to be as choppy as this. Not sure what's going on. 21-point lead for Louisville, 6 minutes to go. Oh, for real? FAMU moved? FAMU moved? I could look into some realignment ourselves. Yeah, this is hiding some of the damage here. But I need to figure this out because it's not really cracking here. See if I go even slower here. Well, it's not completely out of reach, I guess. 4 minutes to go, 16 points. So I'm wondering if it's the bit rate or if it's something on my machine, but yeah, I don't know. Shouldn't be laggy for me. It used to be just fine. But anyways, I'm going to push through. We have 4 games. This one's almost wrapped up. Harper's got his 4 fouls. He's close to fouling it. Mike Gray in Houston, I don't know if they really did that much of the damage. It was Grimes, it was Barnes, there's some other guard play going on here. This one's almost in the books. The ACC championship final. See if there's a nice game speed that'll just cruise along for me here. 18-point lead, 2 minutes to go. Louisville is still barking at the refs. And Mike Gray's adding to this. It's a 20-point lead. He's dunking it late. Womack's on the screen here. Oh, I didn't even get his picture up. It's a little laggy here. But he's got his 20 points for Dame. He's their dangerous weapon. That's the guy in the tournament when Dame's going to get it going. That's the guy who's going to need to play well. Womack-Harper combo. And we're down to the final minute. "35 seconds to go. This one's almost wrapped up. It's going to be Louisville is going to win the ACC championship game in the season of 2023. We're just delaying here the inevitable. But then this thing just starts spitting stuff out after. So I don't know why this thing is a little choppy, but just keep on chugging through. Well, that's your final. 93-76 is the final. Cards' jinx of live games did not happen tonight. Mike Gray still played well in limited time. Barnes played all right. And lots of free throw points. Maybe that's some of the defensive intensity there. Motion offense, draws a lot of calls. That could be that. All right, so the first game out of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I actually put a different view here. This is going to help the 2D gaming here. All right, but we're on to the next game. And so Rock Cost, does your pro basketball also skip a bit when you're doing the 2D mode, or because it never used to do this for me, but can you do? All right, so this is the next one. This is my team going up against Villanova for the Big East championship game. I don't mind skipping through this just to get through it if there's anything going on. Gavin O'Kelly, he's definitely the best player on Nova. Al Floyd, the senior, he's probably the best scorer on the team at the moment. Kevin Myers, the freshman, he's nice to have. We never had that kind of center before. Anton Gordon's going to probably break the all-time record in assists in the CBGM, and Luke Woolley comes in to replace the transfer Kelvin Sampson. So that's the starting lineup here for Creighton. Now let's pick a decent little speed here for the Big East. Gotta like this court, MSG. See how this goes. Let's get underway. Hopefully there's not a lot of hiccups here as we go on. So still looking pretty good. Hopefully the full screen, that might change it by not having it on it. Nova's up 2 right now. Settings on OBS Labs, or yeah, I guess maybe it does affect the 1080p stream or whatever it is. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Wilkins with the board. Here comes Nova the other way, up 3. Myers with the board. Now, this is a treat for me. I don't really get to see my team play like this that often. So, unless usually in a Final Four game, which last year I lost just before the Final Four, I did participate in an invitational tournament final. But this is good to see my team. This is a real treat tonight. Floyd hits a 3. Myers is dunking the ball. It's good to get a little amped up for this one. I can watch this. Anton Gordon the other way. And Gordon with a nice mid-range shot. So now I can see which guys of mine work the refs. Myers does. Gordon can hits a 3. My team's been pretty cold from behind the arc lately, though. So we got Ireland that comes in pretty quick here. Learning a little stuff about my team as it goes. Those Crichton Blue Jays, we're up 9 right now. Can't complain about the game choppiness or speed when I'm winning. How about my strategy overall for how I play the game, or my start to this game? For my strategy, the one thing I did is I basically took some advice. I try to be a little bit more dangerous. I know there's a lot of teams that only go with 2 offenses, 2 defenses. I'm of the idea that some complexity might add some versatility, some challenge. So I have my team running 3 offenses, choosing the 3 that I'm choosing at the moment. I have 3 defenses, a mix, I should say 4, to be honest. 3 different types of zone. No. I got man in 2 different zones, actually. So yeah, I'm doing more of a distribution of about 1 primary and a couple of secondaries. Crichton's up 11. Like to see that. Starzy Ferguson. That's a good name for Nova there. Oh, here comes Choppy World. Come on, let's go, guys. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think a lot of teams could probably not run set plays and offenses and still do quite well. If you have a lot of talent, especially one-and-done players, it's definitely going to be a risk if you're running a lot of set offenses with them. My team's going to start turning into a bit of a veteran cast. Not this year, next year. So, yeah, this is definitely probably Streamlabs, if anything. So if I paused it, I bet you this thing would take off. It's definitely my CPU's getting pretty hot. All right, so much for being up 10, only up 6 now. Brooks Fox, that's another guy who's a top 5 camper in Great Plains. Brought him in, happy about that. Myers is a top 25. I don't know if he was actually top 5 regional, but top 25 player, can't complain about a 5-star. Didn't go pro, gonna have him next year. My bench is a bit suspect though here. Not a real great backup point guard. Yeah, you know what though? It's like a lot of other people in this league have really good teams. Like when I took this team, it's like somewhere in the 60s for prestige. And then I've been working on this team. And I got San Diego State. They're also in the 60s. This is Crichton was like, I think, low 70s. Last year, before my good year, it went down as low as 59 prestige. So, I'm running this league. I definitely don't want to make it easy on me. And I like long-term projects. So it's been fun with the lower ranked teams. Now I'm talking as if I'm taking a victory lap here. This game's not over yet. So We'll see. Big East is not an easy conference. Xavier is quite strong. This is a number 4, number 6 rank overall in the whole CBGM. Cards, yeah. The game was choppy though, so Notre Dame, maybe there's something wrong with the game, but Notre Dame lost by about 20 or so. I'm just kidding. The game works just fine. Yeah, your team your shutdown D shut down the stream. The pace of the game actually started. The game couldn't even move. Got some choppiness to it. Creighton up 9. Will Creighton join the championship club? FAMU won their conference tournament as well, right? We can all talk about the banners that we're putting up. Seven minutes to go in the first half. We got an 11-point lead, 12-point lead. Now, this is what I like to see right now. I have pretty good expectations of Creighton. I want a Final Four. I want it bad. I want to keep getting that prestige up there just to get a couple of better recruits every year. I didn't get any recruits this year. Good thing I have players that are going to tide me over. Al Floyd goes pro. I got Malik Young from Stanford. He can shoot the 3, transferring in, learning the offense, the defense. Yeah, every chip counts. We're snacking, you know. Chips with the dip. We'll see if FAMU can get a couple wins in the tournament. That'll be the Cinderella story. Yeah, Louisville just has a transfer that might be one of the guys that I was proud to recruit and then lose after. Of course, the game's got to work me over a little bit. Yeah, you know, Gators are out there, but yeah, it's going to be Wolverines and Gators available. Who's going to sign up? Doesn't drink the has the Haterade though for Florida. Just doesn't drink the Gatorade. So you're a Seminole fan. The Tallahassee versus Gainesville rivalry going on there. Yeah, I feel bad about Kevin Moody though, man. I look at the guy's ratings, pretty high. What was he, a 4-star? But man, that game was not kind to that recruit. There are a couple of guys though that FAMU did bring in. So besides that, but would have been nice if all those recruits kind of just came together. Yeah, you got to roll the dice, man. Whatever happens. 10-point lead. I gotta focus on this game again. Al Floyd doing what he does, scores points. Gordon this time, it's his game he wants. Luke Woolley's a bit of a bum. Can play some D though. Definitely these live streams take a little bit to get through. We're at 40 minutes, not even at halftime of the second game yet. The game just loves to be so choppy. Maybe I'll put it up one more level here. It's getting tight. 9-point game though. 10 back to 10. Kevin Myers and 1 dunk and foul. That's how we do it. What's up, Chuck? Next up will be a pretty good battle in the is it Big 12, but we don't have even Baylor in it. That's quite a surprise. Baylor is definitely probably going to be a number 1 or 2 rank. And for everyone who's on the stream, there's going to be a Selection Sunday show tonight. As soon as these games wrap up, just going to take a little bit of a break just to make sure I change the labels on the stream, do all that, you know, because we're going to have some content we're going to share with everybody. But we're almost at the half. Pretty good on that. I want to keep this going, so I'll probably just push right into the second half here. And halftime it is. Monty Tiggs, top 10 camper. I hope this guy turns into something. But Anton Gordon's my guy today. Let's get to the second half. 12-point lead. Do not choke. Second half underway now. Luke Woolley getting the fouls. Pretty good game here. We got Floyd, Gordon, and Myers distributing that offense. Chuck's got a OK State. He's got St. Mary's as well. I was going to call them, they're the Gales, right? That's how you pronounce that team. Nova's got the ball. That was a bad turnover there. Oh, no, that was a missed 3. Rebounded. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see like the finals come through, especially Big Ten. How'd that come through? That was Indiana versus no one really like that ranked, right? Ohio State wasn't in the final. Michigan wasn't in the final. Big Ten is just a bit of the comedy fest sometimes. Anton Gordon with the big 3. All right. Now maybe it is the bit rate. I don't know if I can actually change it on the fly. Probably won't mess around with that. All right, we need to hold on to this lead. Game's getting super choppy though. That VMware is just purring here. All right. 15 minutes, 5 minutes into the next half. We're up 14 points, sorry. 15 points. Ireland with the turnover. Might have to drop it down a level. Let's fast forward this a little bit. Doing some fast forwarding here through the half. So otherwise, we're going to be here all night, depending on how this game's going. So, see what we can do to get this thing cracking a bit. Next time when I come back on stream, I'm going to figure out what's going on here with the performance issues. But so far, I can't complain about what the game is doing for me. Up 12. So right now, I gotta think about what is Luke Woolley's future here at this team, this school, going to be like. He hasn't scored a point. Not really a contributor right now in a big game. There was a lot of competition. People wanted Luke Woolley, but he's not that deadly. I'm definitely going to miss Al Floyd, though, when he goes pro. Gordon, I don't know. You lose a point guard, you're done. Yeah, with my, I don't know if you're breaking down my stat boxes here, but yeah, for me, I'm not aggressive in terms of defensive intensity. I keep it pretty even on the sliders. You know, I feel like sliders and stuff, that might be an advantage, but depending on who you play, the game's definitely going to punish you at some point if you're starting to, you know, go away from medians. If you just maybe slow and steady, I think you can win the race. That's kind of my approach to this. But right now, if I lose this game, I might have to rethink it. But up 12 at the moment. Seven minutes to go. Kevin Myers, man, that's the way to do it. Kevin Myers, it's nice to have a big. See this, I'm definitely going to work on the performance issues for next time. His face didn't even show up. Sorry, I'm just looking at some performance stuff. All right, 14-point lead, 6 minutes to go. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to live stream the next couple of games. Maybe I might go into Selection Sunday. Now, if the owners are here, who's out there still waiting to play? Yeah, I know Texas Tech. Trip likely is around at times. Trip, are you in the chat? All right, anyways, we got a game right here. Seeing who's going to win the Big East Championship. 3 minutes to go. And Creighton's going up 12 right now. Nice live performance. Keep pulling away, boys. Not shooting well from 3 tonight, though. That's not a strong suit. 18 and 22 from the foul line. We'll take that. Okay, so Oklahoma's here. I will play it. I will do the next one then, all right? Like, we'll get through it. I think I'll just try to, like, slow it down a little bit. The CPU is just, I don't know, man. I needed a reboot or something. But I'll do it. That's Dave, right? For Oklahoma. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's go through. We'll go through the next one. But it looks like Creighton's going to be the Big East champion going into the tournament, the number 4 rank. I'm hoping for a number 1 rank in the tournament. Maybe I want a number 2 so I don't pull an Agalia, though. Yeah, for sure. I'll keep it going then. I just know I used to do these before and it was so much more smooth. But yeah, if people are here, I want them to see their games, see how it plays out. Especially this is a real treat. You don't get to see it that often. So definitely want to do that for you here. All right, and we got a winner of the Big East Championship. That's Creighton, the Blue Jays. Nova goes down in defeat. And this thing's just like completely crawling even to get this thing. Like, don't crash. Especially after Louisville and Creighton won. Still got these toasters left over. All right, we can kind of see the box scores in between some of the crap. Anton Gordon, huge game, big time player. Kevin Myers, one of the big games. Both of the 5-star players I've recruited. Still waiting for this thing to move forward. Probably can hear me through my microphone trying to smash the mouse button, seeing what the hell's going on here. Oh, things are still popping around. It's got toasters that are leftover toast from the last game. Man, I can't even press that button. There we go. What in the world is going on? All right, I'm worried about how the game's going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. We got to do one save here just to be safe, right? So with that in mind, I can put the cover photo back out. So that the first 2 games are in the books. Feel free to have a chat right now as I'm saving about anything. ACC champion, Louisville Cardinals, Big East champions, Creighton Blue Jays. Next matchup's going to be the Big 12. That's going to be Oklahoma. That's going to be Texas Tech. Texas Tech's had a great year. They got Powell on their team, big score. Oklahoma, though, nice surprise. Nice to see SparkCon bring that team to the conference final. We're definitely going to try to sim it. If Van the Red is not here tonight, and with Agalia kind of busy, I think we'll go right to Selection Sunday after this one. This next game should take about 20 minutes. Still saving here. Still saving the league. Now, between the basketball game, the pro game, and the college game, this database is so much larger than the pro game. So to save games, generate the HTML I do, like it takes me, by the time I update the league, sometimes half an hour to run the days, run the output, save a few times over. Pro basketball, so much faster. know, I don't know if that's just the number of players, but the 357 teams in this, man. And this computer is just crawling right now. But I'm not going to reboot. I'm going to try to push through. Browser set process. All right, we're almost, it's really purring right now. Watching this thing just eat up resources. Yeah, you know what? Well, I love college basketball, man. Like I guess if you have a team, I know you're a Magic fan, Jeff, but like, you know, you get attached to a college team. You watch March Madness, like the way the kids play, the heart, and they play for the, you know, now they'll be making some money, but like college basketball, man, it's got a lot of appeal in that sense. Recruiting's one of those things, yeah. Especially if it's a game within a game. The recruiting's fun. Oh man, finally that's done. Now, I'm not sure if I should just, you know, give this a little bit of a rest or what, but let's plow through. We're gonna do the next game. What I'm gonna do though, I'll probably go back to full screen now. All right. Okay, so Dave, spark on. Here's your chance. Triple likely, battle, Texas Tech, Oklahoma. Darren Powell, this guy's a bad man. This guy's top 5 Norton, otherwise known as the Naismith equivalent trophy. Nick Turi, this is another good player. He's going pro. He wasn't supposed to be back as a sophomore. I think he was a 6th overall recruit. This guy is also deadly. So look out for Powell. Look out for Tui. Those are the big names tonight. And with that, we'll get to the tip. And I'll start slow just so that the game doesn't use anything. And we just move along. Now this is a nice looking court here. Big 12 championship logos are there. We have Big 12 fans. Chuck in the chat. OK State turning that franchise, that program around. Powell scoring off the bat. Stolen the other way. Here comes Texas Tech again. And Green with the dunk. So it looks like it's a little slower. It's definitely helping us. A lot of turnovers if it's that motion offense again. What's the latest punt going on now? Sooners. Yeah, soon to be champions or soon to be out the door. Both these teams should make the tournament. They're top 25 ranked. another steal going the other way. Tui with a bad turnover there. Now, who do you think, Jeff, who's FAMU going to play? And what's the rank going to be? Hopefully it's not a play-in game. That'd be kind of disrespectful. I think FAMU's got a little bit more to offer than that. The Rattlers, it's possible it's a play-in game. Hopefully you don't have to match up in a 16 spot. Don't play me. Feel bad, but you could win. So that's even scarier, you know. 100% play-in, yeah, could be, man. I think with those conferences, with the SWAC though, I think Prairie View is the one time it's ever going to be a little different, man. The game knows there's that. It's almost like a mistake. Like there's a guy with like a low academic score, SAT. Somehow I did the magic trick where he signed. He had a little bit of interest, and everyone else was too high. Broke the record in scoring this year, Steve Robertson. So I think for the SWAC there, he's going to have someone that's not going to be a play-in. But FAMU is going to sneak in like a little snake. Slither into the tournament. Just slide right in. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're one of the managers that'll change their strategy game to game. So in this league, we do take a break 24 hours between each round. Definitely give you the chance to make adjustments that you need and get in. It's funny, there's going to be a lot of memories that remind people of these leagues. You'll be watching it in real life and be like, there they are. There's a couple of teams that, yeah, definitely this game has reminded me of who they are. So the game is not choppy, but the game is definitely just a little bit slow on this pace. Very much like 1 second is not even a real second. Oh, it's almost like a real second in real life. I went back up though after the foul. Might just do a little bit. Oh, that's too much. Let me just see if it'll go back one more level. Oh, that's better. Okay. Just speeding up the game a little bit more. Nick Tui with the bucket. Oh, rebound, I should say. Nathan Kennedy. So I think Texas Tech is a pretty high tempo offense. This game's tight though. We got a tie ball game. 15-0, big three from Arlen O'Connor. Powell with the layup. And with the steal and a layup. He's just taking the game over. He's putting Texas Tech up. And I think he's a junior. I don't tinker too much. I feel like somehow in this game, it really respects you when you the consistency. But I mean, it wouldn't make sense if you couldn't adapt game to game or whatever. Like that's what this stuff's all about: coaching, adjustments. But I don't know. I feel like when I play, I kind of set it and forget it. I don't know. I seem to get a few more W's. Now, there are a few teams that just play on the full offensive pace all the way. The sliders on the far end. You can't move it any further than that. And then those teams seem to have a lot of 90-point games. Their players have some pretty high scoring, but it's a trade-off because the other team, I think, is going to get their chances for possessions as well. And really, it's kind of what you do with your possessions sometimes, right? So if you're effective scoring on it, set pieces, set plays, getting it done with your possessions more often than not, then a team slows it down, you play fast, could be trouble, right? But Dave, are you still in the chat, Sparkon? You're watching your team, hopefully. Now, the one thing I'm trying to figure out in this game is how well you play with your stamina versus not. I have been running some guys closer to the high end now, but my theory before was I used to give my players definitely in a certain in the matrix around like the 10 minute or 12. That's when I'll sub, even towards the end of the game. About 3 tiles of like good full on, full energy to the end of the game. Try to take the game over, try to take the score back. They come in full blast. Well, you know what? The momentum could have been already gone. So I've been doing that, but then I have other teams where I play the players all game, set them at 50, 55, sub out and out, when they're tired or not, and those teams win a lot too. So don't have the answer. Oh, so you're saying if you're coaching, yeah, in game, then you're calling your own subs and in and out and stuff. Yeah, definitely. Especially if you want to put in like a defensive lineup. Some guy comes out, you have a lockdown player. Yeah. Way too hard in a multiplayer to let anyone try to get that, deep into the coaching like kind of stuff. But well, Dave, is your team going to put in a comeback? We need Nick Tui. And I don't know if it's pronounced Tui or whatever, but there's been a couple guys with that last name, and I've changed the name DB, so hopefully we'll be seeing some unique cases a lot more often. What's weird is if you set your lineup in your subs, but then you go in your slider and you say, I favor veterans or I favor young players, does it totally override your idea of who comes in and out and time played based on that too? Like, what's the point of that slider? Because to me, that's confusing. Like, what in the world does favor veterans, seniors, or favor young players even mean? Yeah, it's just weird to me because like does one thing overrule something else? Like I don't know if I want my matrix, my depth chart to get messed with by the coach that, you know, it says play youth and my seniors who runs the runs a good offense is not playing or whatever. Oklahoma is able to have comebacks though. Don't count yourself out. We got a tie ball game here. Almost half. And Oklahoma's up 3 now. Brett Harper. Yeah, like those sliders with the coach, their tendencies are a bit, you know, it's different. Like if you actually set what you want in your strategy, like you have a percentage breakdown or whatever. We're almost at the half. Oklahoma had a 3-point lead. Texas Tech regained the lead. They're up 3. This is a good match. Big 12 will never let you down. It's nice to have the game not so like choppy so I can talk to it. So we have a tie game, 22 seconds to go. We're getting some in-depth CB21 strategy talk going. That's strat talk. That's what a rock house like. Breaking it down. All right, so we got a 4-point lead. This is high scoring, man. This is almost 100 points per. We got some NBA scorer going on here. Who's stepping up? Wheats, Kenneth Green, top player. Not Powell. So Texas Tech's getting it from other areas right now. Second half, let's go. And then what's going to happen after this? We're going to do Selection Sunday before it gets too late into the night. I am going to sim the next game, the Colorado Pac-12. Just 4 teams. Man, and this, I'll get everything looked after in the future to get these games faster. What's up, AK? Yeah, Trip Likely made it. Trip, you got your competitor here tonight. Dave Sparkon runs Oklahoma. He's in the chat. Powell hit a big 3 right before the end of the half. Oklahoma, Edmund back with the layup. And Brett Harper with a big 3. Powell, though, gets fouled. 2 shots. Yeah, it's nice to see everyone in the chat, man. Love that you guys are in this league. Big Ev, some new faces, AK777, Trip Likely, Jeff, Chimera, Team Gaming, can't forget Rockhouse. All you guys, great to have you in the league. The tournament's going to be exciting if you're in. It's a round per day. So if you have any questions about how that works, if it's one of your first tournaments. Darren Powell, big 3. I had to look at the update there for that one. Takes the lead with that 3 ball. Right now, we have a great matchup going on. Texas Tech is spreading that offense around, and Ronnie Wheats is carrying Oklahoma. Tui is still the best player on Oklahoma. Texas Tech takes that 4-point lead. Oh, we got just when we want to get going. We got USC and the Pac-12 wanting to come in and watch their matchup. If it's not choppy, you know what? We'll extend it, see what we can do. Van, you want to watch your 2D or you want to see your game play out? Just get your update and the score. Only reason why we ask is hour and 20 minutes in, and it's been a little bit of an adventure on the toaster updates at the bottom. So tie game here though, 15 minutes. Tui's starting to wake up a bit for Oklahoma. And a steal from Tui. To Wheat. Rashawn Wheats. I thought his name was Ronnie, sorry. Rashawn Wheat with the dunk. But a big three from the other side. Kareem Wells. 1 point game. They're working the ball around here. Running the 1-3-1 zone breaker. And what do we have there? It looks like a turnover or steal. Yep. It was a dunk the other way. Some things are moving fast back and forth. Tui's starting to pick it up. He's dishing the ball. And getting steals. He has 5 steals tonight. Gotta give Kareem Wells a lot of credit too. He's got 4 steals too. Tui a big 3. Oklahoma saying they have a chance to win the Big 12 championship here. Quick foul though, Oklahoma the other way. Turnover Texas Tech gives Oklahoma a chance to pad the lead a bit. No. Tui was the guy to take it, though. He's the best player. Texas Tech draws the call. Couple fouls. Couple free throws. And the charity stripes and hits both. Oh, Tech quick steal and layup. 2 point game. Another steal. Same turnover. Same guy. Arlen O'Connor. What are you doing? But a miss, though. Tui misses the 3. He was going for the kill. Tech grabs the board, coming back the other way. Sherrill ties it. Mid-range. Tui, though. And he's going to be an MBGM top 10 pick, lottery pick. And we're trading blows here. Punch for punch. We're going deuce for deuce. Missed shot here. Branson rebound. Sherrill brings the ball up. Tui versus, well, right now the Texas Tech star players are on the bench. Kareem Wells is going to have to carry them. Oklahoma's got their best players on right now. This is when they need to pour on the offense. O'Connor, another turnover. 20 turnovers for Oklahoma tonight. We got Powell back in now. Kareem Green is back in. He's got 17 points. Ties it, Anthony Green. 8 minutes to go. Rebound Powell. Outlets to Green. Green with the ball. Powell's got the ball. Misses the mid-range. Rashawn Wheat's working the refs. Green with a jumper. He gets it stolen. Powell layup. He's on the overlay on the left. 20 points, 27 times this season. That overlay pop-up I suggested to Gary as well from last season. It's pretty sweet. Get that TV broadcast feel. We got Tech up 6 right now. Powell's fouled. Branson, a huge 3 on the other side. Branson with the steal. Who is this guy? Oh, Rashawn Wheat took the shot. But Branson, wow. Cheryl got fouled. 5-point lead, Tech. 5 minutes to go. O'Connor with another turnover. Oh, man. But Powell went for the kill, went for the 3. O'Connor rebound, don't throw it away. Tui misses his shot. He needed to hit that. Oklahoma's coach is giving it to the ref. 4 minutes to go, 5-point game. Big 3, Alvin lied. That's an 8-point lead. Wells with the dunk, starting to put insurance on the board. 10-point lead. Oklahoma needs to make a stand now. O'Connor turnover. Story of the game. What happened there? Powell missed 3, gives Oklahoma a chance. Tui big 3, showing his professional pedigree. 7-point game, not done. Powell's got the ball, though. Misses the shot. Oh, I got fouled. That's not going to help. 9-point game. Rashawn Wheat, though, not going away. Only twice he's hit 20, but he hits it tonight in the conference final. Rebound. Green the other way. He puts in an 8-foot jumper. 8-point game again. That offensive rebound was huge, and just dropped it in. And what's left? Oklahoma's going to show that they put up a good fight here. Rashawn Wheat misses it, but he had a great game. Branson at one point was starting to pick it up. But this game is closer than it indicates. It does look like Texas Tech is going to wrap this one up. This stream went way better. I don't know why. But can't complain. So, Van, you want to see some USC Colorado Buffaloes? so long as it wasn't choppy, we'll try to push through, and then we'll do the take a little 10-minute break, and then we'll do the Selection Sunday. It's tonight. Today is Selection Sunday. Don't miss out. I'm still going to do it by the end of the night, live. So if you're here or not, that's going to be the case. And that's your final 12-point win. Who is your player of the match? It's got to be Powell. It's quite timely. And that's exactly who it is. Good sportsmanship there from Dave. Congratulating his enemy. But Trip Likely, that's Texas Tech, quite a turnaround. Powell is a gem, though. Not easy to replace. He's got one more year, right? Junior. And what is left? It's Van Wilder. And it's Agalia. It's heads up. Van, are you ready for this? Are you ready? And this spread is a bit out of hand. Colorado 8.5 favorite. But all right, let's go. Let's talk. Just plow through one more live game. Then we're doing Selection Sunday. That's what it is. Said we do them all. What's the starting lineup? AI control. Allen Iverson control. And what do we got? Cheryl. You don't play that Washington transfer guy, I guess. Cliff Gaddison. That's one of your pretty good players. These guys, I have no idea. Ben Evans, I guess, the senior center at Colorado. Ferguson. All right. Those are the guys. Those are the players. Van wants to see this. Best of luck. Here we go. Tip off. And this is in Vegas. So speaking of Vegas, at T-Mobile. I'm actually going to be at T-Mobile in November. American Thanksgiving. I know that seems weird, but there's a Canadian one too. But Thanksgiving for you guys. And I'm going to watch Duke and Gonzaga. I already got tickets, already got flights, already got rooms. That's one of my things to do. Duke and Zags, Coach K last season. All right, let's see what's going on. We're almost a minute in, no scoring yet. Yeah, Van, it's all right. You know what? The game sound effects don't come through my setup, so you know. Yeah. SoCal right now is up 4. So I think Colorado's just happy to be here kind of attitude. Agalia is already 0-1 tonight. This is his chance for redemption. Yeah, it must be nice for Duke to just reload every season. Theo John, AJ Griffin, Paolo Banchero. Got rid of the bums from last year. Not sure why that point guard Stewart went pro. I don't even think he got drafted. Big 3, Kevin Black. Gaddison, 1 of 2. Who's fired up for the Pac-12 final? I'll type it in chat so Van can see this one. Well, Van doesn't get to hear me trashing his team the whole time. Yeah, not quite, but maybe he'll play the replay and be like, "What?" No, SoCal's good. I respect them. 17th ranked team in the nation. Should see them on the ticker show up. What do we have on that ticker? We got Texas Tech 8, Oregon 9, Dame probably better than a 10. But you can't argue with Oregon, won the championship last year. Houston in that weaker conference. 27 wins, though. It's quite a bit. LSU, 28 wins. Nice little season there. Another Big East team, Georgetown below. Michigan State, can't forget about them. Colorado up 5 at the moment. Van is nervous, though. Gnawing on his fingers, he says. Doesn't want to lose to Agalia. It's a 7-point Agalia lead. Colorado up 10 points. Kevin Block, who's that guy? He's going off. Game of his life. Turnover Colorado. Here's where USC needs to get going. Nate Webster starting to chip away at that Buffalo's lead. Blocks on the bench. No more damage there, but Carlos Ferguson, he hits a 3. I wonder if this is another run and gun offense here. It's an 11-point lead. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to dump them into the chat. It's nice to see some of the regulars. Agalia looks like he's still watching in here. It says users. It's got one eye on it. So Colorado with that 12-point lead, another 3. USC needs to pick it up. Down 12 right now, not really being too flashy. There's a big 3. William Sherrill hits it. Sherrill. Will Sherrill with the big three. Tekomir Kadlik with the dunk. Not everyone's first choice of recruit, but USC will try him out. Making sure Van gets my laugh out of that guy's name. Now this game's getting a bit closer, 7-point game. You're almost getting towards halftime. Nine-point game right now. It's going to be a tale of two halves. We shall see. Well, Colorado's up 11 right now. Turnover USC just as they went down 11. Tekomir Kadlik with the dunk. Slamma jamma. Steal there. Colorado the other way. And a big three from Colorado. Adam Dickin, man. Got a pause on that guy's name. Morris Williamson, he's got the 100%, 100 rating outside shot. Van can't hear what I'm saying, but he was a transfer. Van's talking about him in chat. The joke is that he's rebounding better than he's shooting. Ben Evans, layup. Point game, almost halftime. Tekomir Kadlik turnover. Van's running that 3-2 zone. And to break the 3-2, it's a 1-2-2 offense and press break. Zone break. We're almost at halftime here. Getting closer to that. Halftime. We can go one bar up on this. And we're pushing towards halftime. 10, 11-point lead, 12-point lead. We want to get this wrapped up because we have Selection Sunday tonight. And almost at the half. And Tekomir Kadlik for three. makes it a 9-point game. Wow, that was surprising. And second half it is. We want to get this thing going here. We have Selection Sunday to get to. And right now it's getting a bit closer. Abrams with the layup, getting it tight. And we're a 3-point game. Kevin blocked 14 points. Game's definitely starting to chop a bit. We have a 1-point game now. Webster with the miss. Rebound Colorado. And we got a close game here in the Pac-12 final. William Sherrill. Cadlick, another basket. Who is this guy? Tecomir. And those toasters are blocking the score the whole time. But we got SoCal up 4 now. Wadjo Hicks. This is where USC can do something. Chance to assert themselves. And Morton's keeping his team in the game. Owens with a huge 3. Gaddison turnover. That was timely. And foul. That's the worst combo. Turnover and the foul back to back. And we're under 10 minutes to go now. Colorado's up 1. Williamson shooting, that's what he does best. Doesn't shoot often though. Eight minutes to go. William Sherrill, Cadlick giving the dish. Having an all-around game there. SoCal up 5 now, 7 minutes to go. Big three, Lou Abrams. Six minutes to go, 5-point game. Finally, that Lou Abrams toaster comes off the screen. Nate Webster. Six minutes to go. 6-point game. 5 minutes to go, 5-point game. For all those still watching. Studying on hold for sure. Let's see what happens. 2-point game here. Kevin Block with a big rebound. And a big dunk from William Sherrill. That puts them, oh, and another big play. USC might just win this. Oh, I don't want to jinx them. Big three, Ben Foreman. Everybody's yelling at the refs. Colorado, a lot. Tekomir Kadlik, 11 points. He had a big dunk and with a steal. Oh my. And a huge 3 USC. Big contribution from Tekomir Kadlik though. We're almost wrapped up here. 9-point lead. One minute to go. It's looking like it's going to be SoCal. USC is going to possibly be the Pac-12 champ. And that's what it's looking like. 11-point lead. Big three though, Colorado. Keeping it close. Foul though, they need to stop the clock. This one's almost in the books. And then Selection Sunday. And it's almost done. Let's get to the finale. It took 2 hours. It took half an hour per game. And we're wrapped up. That's the final. 14-point win. And Pac-12 champion goes to Van the Red. Next, it'll be Selection Sunday. So, thanks everyone. We're going to wrap up this stream. Selection Sunday is next. Catch it on the CBGM playlist. But that is coming up right after this. So we're going to wrap up here. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll be back soon with a new title and a refill for me. So take care.